Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you had a phenomenal Easter. It was an amazing weekend. Our daughter came home and just filled the house with energy and love. We were able to spend it with family. Totally miss our son and daughter-in-law, but we had a great weekend and hope you did too. As you can see, I still cannot get my phone to record in landscape, so looking for my techie friends to help a girl out here. Real quick this morning, I wanted to chat. I wanted to say thank you for everyone that prayed for me last week. I've been really sick. I still have some congestion and cough, but last week was just bad. So I believe that I'm on the mend, and so I want to thank all of you who have prayed for me. And wanted to chat really quick this morning. Last month I struggled, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about the struggle, and my personal perspective, what I'm learning through this journey, and what I'm finding is that it really is about the internal for me. I've in the past focused a lot on the external, and what I find now is that for me, it's about the internal. I have to really be willing to stay consistent to my morning routine. When I have, hey, good morning, Becky. Hi, beautiful. I have to stay really prayerful. And for me, that's a two-part. I have to meditate. That is the only way for me to get really still. And I need to be really still to be able to listen for that guidance. And to really, I've really been working on praying more, having more conversation with God, where it's not just one-sided, not just me sending up, just desires, but really having conversations. And for me to really be able to listen, I've learned that meditation is really good for me, because I sometimes have a challenge getting my brain to slow down enough to listen. So a morning routine is really important for me. So what I'm finding is when I start skimping on that, and losing that piece, I lose my center, and it's all connected. I start getting off kind of spiritually. I start getting off mentally. I start getting off emotionally. I start getting off with how I eat. I start not wanting to exercise. It's just my whole self is kind of all connected. And I then have to also be really willing to look inside, not at external, not at events, not at people. I have to be really willing to dig deep and look at, when things are bothering me, why did that event bother me? Why did something going on with that person? Why is that really bothering me? What is it going on in me that's an issue? And golly, sometimes that can be really hard. So March, guys, I struggled. I didn't stay super consistent with my morning routine, which is so, and then I sometimes shame myself about that, because that's what I do. I provide support in health and wellness. I help people learn how to really implement these types of strategies in their life. So it's kind of like what is that? I'll say, like a plumber will have plumbing not fixed in their house, and a carpenter, maybe has things not fixed. But here's what God kind of talked to me about this morning. This is what makes me really good at this, because I really know firsthand what it feels like and what the results are when I'm really consistent with the things that connect me spiritually, with the things that get me in alignment. And then just like March, I really, really know what happens and what it feels like when I'm out of alignment. And when I let just those few little things go, I know that snowball effect, and then how it affects my thought process, and how it affects how I eat, and then how it affects how I exercise. So for me, it all comes right back down to that internal, right back down to that just basic process of connecting through prayer, really getting still and listening, being willing to just look on the inside and not look at the outside, and really understanding the outside doesn't affect me. It's all about inside. So I'm excited about April, guys. I've really taken a good hard look at March. I've looked at where I've stumbled through March. I've looked at where, where those little pitfalls were. I've done some journaling. I did a release with the full moon. I think God has given us a fabulous calendar with the moon cycle, that every 28 days we can kind of look at how the last 28 days were. And I'm not going to lie, the last 28 days I struggled. But y'all just lift me up. You help keep me strong. We have such a great prayer and support system, and I'm grateful that God has allowed me to open up to connection, something I've never, I don't want to say never, but I wasn't super open to most of my life. So I'm very grateful. So if you struggle, if you have struggled, just know that it is inside. You have that power. God has given us such the amazing opportunity to connect with Him, to connect with each other. And here is April. This is a new beginning, just like the resurrection. It was not an end. It was a new beginning. So I'm committed to April. March is gone. And I'm so very, very excited for April. I love you guys. Go out today. Live boldly in your purpose. I am so unbelievably thankful to have you as a part of my journey, and even more grateful to be a part of yours. Happy Monday.